Hey guys, so let us talk about last night's episode of Once Upon a Time. The episode was titled Rocky Road. I feel like this episode brought up a lot of little mysteries that are going to be unfolding this season in Storybrooke. So a lot of you guessed correctly last week that the lady in the ice cream shop was the Snow Queen, and I feel like we learned a little bit about her in this episode, but there is so much more still to explore. Elsa doesn't remember her, but we get that her and Elsa have met via flashbacks. And then we also get that her and Emma have some sort of connection, and I totally was not expecting that. So yeah, we got a little tidbit of that, and we got this feeling from Emma that, you know, when the Snow Queen said her name, that it sounded really familiar to Emma. And so we get that obviously we're going to be learning more about that later. Okay, now let's talk about a couple of my favorite bits. Most of these center around romance, so do not judge me, people, okay? One, let's talk about Regina and Robin Hood, right? In this episode, his wife kind of gets enchanted by the Snow Queen, and so she's basically slowly freezing. And at one point, they think the cure is true love's kiss. So Robin kisses her, but nothing happens. And as soon as that happened, I was just like, oh my gosh, it's because he doesn't love her. But then they were kind of like, oh, that happens sometimes, let's try other things. But by the end of the episode, we have this scene where Robin pretty much confesses to Regina that the real reason it didn't work is because he's in love with someone else, and that someone else is her, of course. And I just loved that moment for her. He is her happy ending, people. I have decided that that is the case, and so I can't wait for that to happen for her. I also love that bit between her and Henry where the two of them kind of put their heads together to kind of come up with their own secret mission, because I think no matter what she'd say, I think she was kind of jealous of Emma and Henry having their whole secret operation. So I kind of love the fact that she gets Operation Mongoose with her and Henry. I also love that she's so vindictive that she decided to name it Operation Mongoose because mongooses can actually kill cobras, because Operation Cobra was Emma and Henry, so I just thought that was kind of funny. I thought one of my other favorite parts, of course, had to do with Captain Swan, because I love Captain Swan, you guys. I'm always going to talk about them. It doesn't matter if all they do in an episode is just stand in a room next to each other. I'm gonna probably talk about it because I freaking love them. So in the episode, there was a scene between Elsa and Hook where she kind of gives him some advice about Emma. And I thought that was really cool, right? Because we get that Emma and Elsa have a lot in common. And so you have Elsa kind of sharing with him, hey, like, this is how I would react. And Emma and I are a lot alike. And I thought Hook really kind of took some of that to heart. So I'm excited to kind of see what that advice will lead us to. There was also a fantastic Captain Swan scene towards the end of the episode where Emma kind of admits that she's a little frazzled because she's scared, because pretty much all of the men that she's loved have died. If anyone in this world is dealing with abandonment issues, it is Emma Swan. So I loved that moment when she really kind of just opened up and told him what the issue was. And I loved it too because he was just like, you don't have to worry, like, I'm not going anywhere. And then of course he grabbed her and kissed her, and so that was great too. So I loved the flashbacks to Arendelle. I thought those were really great. And once again, thumbs up to the casting team at Once Upon a Time for the character of Hans. Like, I mean, he just looks exactly like he looked in the cartoon to me. So I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, let us talk about one part of the episode that got the biggest kind of groan from me. Like, I literally wanted to throw my pillow at the TV. That was the scene between Mary Margaret and Archie, right? Where he comes to her and he's basically like psychoanalyzing her, because we get that Mary Margaret won't put the baby down. Like, pretty much every scene she's in this episode and the last couple of episodes, she's carrying that baby around and she's got him like in her arms. Like, she will not put him down. And we get why. We totally get that it's her whole fear of losing this baby like she lost Emma. And so in their conversation, he's trying to give her some advice, and I swear he used the words let it go. You just gotta let it go or something. He said something like that, and I was just like, you're killing me. Like, come on, people. I mean, I get it. We're doing the Frozen thing, but did we have to go there? I mean, I guess I should just be happy that he didn't break out into song. That would have crossed the line for sure. Let it go. Let it go. Something, 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 let it go. I don't know the words. Let it go. So the Snow Queen is up to something is pretty much the gist of this episode. I'm just not sure what. The other thing we learned is that she is supposedly Elsa's aunt. So she is their mother's sister. Still not sure that it's not going to come out that Elsa is really her daughter. I guess we'll see. That's why we keep watching, people. That is why. Okay, you guys, I think that's it for me this week. As always, cannot wait to hear what you guys thought about this episode. Make sure you tell me about it down in the comment section below, and I will see you again soon. Bye.